It's 0 hours of the 20th of June. But if you think
زیر خلاصه فشاری، خلاصه گوشنه، آب میه، نان میه.
Bienvenidos a los Estados Unidos.
Everything you have ever had, everyone you have ever known, and flee to a country that you know is in all likelihood going to be hostile to you. But that's your only choice.
it's important that people are aware it's everyone's problem. Every time we're able to find a migrant boat and help them to safety, it means that we are doing our job. Yesterday we had the same team on patrol, and we are spotted 37 migrants boat with babies and little kids and the elder people. We were able to intercept the boat. We brought them all on board, all the refugees. Then we went to Scalas Camini, which is right there, and we took the boat with us, where we dropped them off, and the Greek Coast Guard took him to the refugee camp in Mytilene. It was around this area, so, and tonight we're going to be around this area as well. You see a light there?
Vocês estão-se a dirigir para essa embarcação que saiu de Scalas Camini, correto?
The moon is almost full. It's shedding a lot of light at the Aegean Sea, right? So conditions are perfect for either part, for us and for the migrants. It's perfect for everybody.
والله فعلا که حس خیلی بدی داریم در چون ما مثلا در زیر خیمه زندگی مونی در سر سرک زندگی مونی مثلا این مار داره لبی سرک خلاصه خیلی مشکلات ها داریم درسم بگیریم بچه های ما از درس مانده ولی اینجا بازم از اینجا که ما بهتر همین لبی سرک را بهتر میکنیم به خاطر که زنده است به خاطر همین زنده بودن.
This is the time to open our arms and homes in friendship and in support of those who are less fortunate.
So we have to create a stabler world.
Too much problem here, so no electrics, no toilets, no internet. We are homeless. Too much problem for refugees here. Zebra, yeah. Zebra we see. This time our 5 days in the jungle of Croatia. And if you go to Italia, you winner. If you catch police, you lose. That is like a game.
اسمي منير عبد الله محمد اسماعيل، الجنسية اريتري. فاضي فاضطريت انه اطلع اشوف اولادي في مستقبل ويعيشوا في حياة احسن من انا اللي كنت عايش فيها. فطلعت من السودان، اتفقت مع اساس اني بيوصلوني ايطاليا على $3500. فبديت الرحلة، فأخذت معي يعني من السودان لحدود الليبية 3 أيام، يعني أكثر من 70-80 نفر بيكفلوك في السيارة. وكان في يعني نزلنا الفلوس الأول اللي اتفقنا عليه في تازربة، فمنه قاموا ارسلونا لزلة. ففي زلة كمان يعني طلبوا مننا المبلغ ودفعنا $3500 تاني. فكانت في عذاب وفي ضرب وفي اغتصاب للنساء. فقام الشخص هذا أعطانا لشخص ثاني في بن وليد. فبن وليد كمان يعني شفنا فيها العذاب والدق والأشياء كثيرة من العذاب. كانوا بيعذبونا بالكهرباء يعني أشياء كثير بالضرب اغتصاب في النساء كمان وضرب الأطفال، وكان ما في طعام ولا شرب فمنه طلعونا وصلنا طرابلس. فطرابلس نزلونا في المدينة.
هذه ما هو السودان أو ليبيا من قد ليبيا هم زح مارينات أميت أمي عمد دقها مصاي زحنا رجعنا نحنا ليبيا مدينة ليبيا مسافنا تاني حرصنا ما تصب أيرهوكم مع رموتي يروس يعملوا حكمنا وصلوا منو بقى عما مرة مستخالفوا وهندي حيلين بلا ما نقدر نيتهم بحكمنا بل مقداس أبيهم منو بقى.
نفس الطريقة الأول اللي جينا بها. فالحياة بقت علينا صعبة. نحن في ليبيا هنا عاقلين وأطفالنا عايشين في رعب وفي مشاكل. فنتمنى هذا. ونحن أصلا جينا لحياة نشوف حياة أفضل من اللي كنا عايشين فيها في إريتريا في جحيم. فحصلنا أتعب منها.
لا الحمد لله زراوي الهودنا والله.
We want to see an end to this crisis, not only here but globally. We want that the entire globe is free from this kind of problems.
نهاركم طيب خوتي، شو الاخبار؟ شو الامور؟ طيبين ان شاء الله، شو الجو؟ صحتين مرحبا، شو الاخبار؟ جاي من وعيكم على مخاطر الهجرة، عبور البحر والذهاب لأوروبا بطريقة في ناس عن طريق عبورها للبحر، في ناس غرقت، ناس تعذبت يعني حتى قبل ما تقطع البحر، يعني ما فيش حتى إكرام الميت، ما فيش من يدفنك يعني، حتى عن بديننا احنا وبإسلامنا يعني ما الأمر لا يجوز، فهمت؟
مای گوسفند داشتیم، گله داشتیم.
شوهرم نیستم. احساس خوب نمیکنم، تنهایی است. شوهرم باشه دیگه رقم میشه زندگی ما. حال شوهرم پیشم نیست دیگه رقم هستم. نادار هستیم. بسیار راضی است شوهرم از نپرایش، از ترکیه خودش، هم تو خوب است میگه. زندگی ما سخت است در اینجا. وقتی که یک مرد در خانه نباشه چقدر سخت میشه در سر زن. دیگرش چی میکنین؟ همونطور گوشتایش جمع کردیم. دیگرش چی میکنین؟ میشه زندگی بودن، زنده آدم من روز باشه میدیده در مالت بودم. مشکلات زندگی بوده ده. حالا از دل ما کی خبر است که از دل ما چی تیر میشه؟ کی میدانه ایره؟ از سرم از بالشته بالا نمیشه. هر وقت پرسان میکنه چرا همه کس پدر داره چرا ما نداریم پدر؟ چرا پدر ما در سر ما نیسته؟ چرا پدر ما بیایه باید در سر ما بیایه؟ همه کس پدر داره ما نداریم. شب باشه هم صبح باشه هم هر وقت باشه میپرسه. من میگم که مجبور است پدرت. اگر مجبور نباشه چرا ما در اینجا تنها مانده بره؟
घर पे इतना नहीं है जो माँ बाप बोले जाओ उधर काम कर पैसा कमा बस वो बोलेगा क्या काम करे वो हम बोल रहे कचरों काम करे वो बोल रहे ना अल्लाह तो तुम्हें हम सुबह 7 बजे आता है शाम अज़ान पे जाता है 6 रुपए किलो एक कागज़ का
हम गरीब है, हम मजबूरी करता है काज उठाएगा कैसे पैसा नहीं है।
बस अभी मजबूरी है स्कूल में कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ेगा। अभी हमारा को नमाज भी नहीं आता है भाई, अभी हमारा को कुछ भी नहीं आता है। मजबूरी है अभी हम क्या करें।
والله maanta waa maalin aad noogu weyn waayo waa maalintii qaxootiga oo la aqoonsaday waa maalin ee dadka oo dhammaan la xushmeeyo ee UN-ta wax dadka ay encourage kareyso hadday dumar rag iyo ilmo ay yihiinbo waa maalin qaas inoo anaga.
Nous remercions de vive voix le président de la République du Cameroun, son Excellence Paul Biya, pour sa générosité.
France has a current policy of no foot fixation points of migrants or refugees, and they're trying to do everything that they can to try and reduce people from staying in northern France. The harassment techniques used by police forces against volunteers are many.
So you see there's few refugees here. So here's the old jungle where 10,000 people used to live. It's all empty now. Everything was evacuated, burned down, gotten rid of right here. Forbidden access. But the irony is that this place is now a resting place for migratory birds. So birds have the right to rest, but not human beings.
Actually, he learned it from his father.
From his father.
But now his father.
I'm like a lot of refugees who escaped from the war, escaped from a lot of things. We need to find other future, to find a possibility for us, for my family. I'm thinking about for my family and what I can do for him. We need help to find a good place, to find a future. We need somebody to give us hand, because we lost a lot of things and we are tired. Now I lost my country before 9 years or 8 years. It's not easy for me.
Bienvenidos a los Estados Unidos. Yo soy de seguridad de aquí. Yo estoy para...
aquí adentro, pero ahora no hay. Agua, un poco de fruta y también. Muito obrigada, tá?
Gracias. ¿También?
Está bien.
Sí. Para los 10.
Entonces sí, la razón que lo que los alcanzaba ahí era solo para lo que comíamos en el día, para vestirnos no los alcanzaba, y esa fue la intención de venirme para acá por cumplir un sueño, sacar adelante mi familia y salir adelante yo.
El bus a Nashville.
These folks are coming here to be part of the culture. They want to be part of America. They want, in a good way, to contribute to it. You know, they know that our country was built on hard work, on people of hope and faith who were willing to dedicate their lives to building something greater, and they want to be a part of that. They want to contribute to that. They're simply just asking for security and safety and having us give them the opportunity to grow and to take care of themselves and their families.
So I have three people with children going to the bus. Boletos, ¿tienen comida? La hora de salir, ¿verdad? ¿Entiendes? Mucho mejor. ¿Dónde? ¿Cómo se llama?
Sí, na, ti.
Today, Thursday, is World Refugee Day, and the United Nations says 70 million people worldwide were supposed to be displaced at the end of 2018.
공감상 별결론이 동기하다 십주시주 근대시배 세배쇼게 니도주구를 다주배 세니슈 사부민연기 아리강생 롱진칸기 예지산주 양기
Many problems, you see, due to too much emphasis, the concept of we and they. We are the same human being.
I applied 7 or 8 times. Yeah, I went there is more than 10 times. Because the Chinese, they don't like Tibetan Buddhism monk.
nuestro país se enfrenta nuevos retos. El número de personas y familias migrantes que solicitan la condición de refugiado en nuestro país ha crecido exponencialmente.
No están solos, les vamos a seguir apoyando de distintas formas para enfrentar los retos de la llegada de refugiados al país.
Gracias, Maribel, para hablar con nosotros. ¿Puede usted...?
Cuando yo iba en ese, yo dije que o sea, que la situación.
Sí, porque te zapatos, sandalias.
No, mira, lo que te está preguntando, o sea, ella te va a dar varias categorías, ¿sí? Y tú le tienes que decir cuánto has gastado en eso, ¿sí? Por ejemplo, si ella me dice a mí alimentos, yo me gasté 50,000 pesos en los últimos 30 días.
It's really difficult to have conversations that are so really intimate with someone. You're asking about the money that they're able to spend on their family, on food for their family, on shelter, on transportation, all these things that I think lots of people take for granted. It's difficult. It's really difficult. The first person we spoke with was sort of much more excited, and she was, very proud of her home and of her family and of what she'd been able to kind of create for her family. And then, as you could imagine, the other woman we spoke to was experiencing more challenges and was having a harder time.
Yo puedo tener todo aquí, pero en verdad no me siento, en verdad mi país es mi país.
আত্মীয় মানুষ ছুটে বরমাত্তি মাসাল মারামারি হয়ে জোরে মুরার হাতত গেলাম বই মুরা হাতত গেলাম তখন গিয়ে গড় তখন ফুরা দিয়ে ফেলে মুরা হাজারও চলি ওরে মুরা আই দিয়ে এড়ে মাইসে ফেলা দিয়ে ফেলা দিয়ে আমি তার হই দিয়ে গুলি মারার হেডুয়া আমি তার হদ তল্লা বলে আর তো মারি ফেলাইব হেঙ্গে এতে হদ দে বাসে হদ তৈলে বা তল্লা আর তোর মারি ফেলাইলে আইলে হাতত মাদে এরিও আর জাগই
Today is World Refugee Day. It is a day to honor you, the people among us who have been forced to flee, to leave your cherished homes in order to survive.
Where a new association has been formed to defend.
Just who gets the top jobs in Europe?
Are there any senators in the chamber wishing to vote or wishing to change their vote?
14 to 18 different sites of conflict.
Do you think it's appropriate to use DOD assets to paint a border wall?
Sir, in fairness to you and I, the reason the wall is being painted is CBP and DHS asked us this paint.
That you're going to take trained Border Patrol agents away from the job.
Obviously, we're very concerned about the escalation by Iran recently. We have significant presence in the area.
Make a wish. Make a wish. Again. ხო, ესე არ მიჩვეული რა. მე მარილიანი მეყვარს და მამაჩემს კილოს მალე ეკიდა. მამაჩემს მარილი საერთოდ მარილი და იმისთვის უკან გადაყარე, ცოტა აიღე და უკან გადაყარე. იმისთვის რომ ვაკლებ ხოლმე. სულ მორწმუნები in action. აჰა, ორივე შენი მანაა იმის და ყველაზე მეტად რაც მახსოვს ეს არის პამიდრის სუნი. აი არასდროს არ დამავიწყდება და მაგის შემდეგ ეთქით აი სუნი არ მიგზნია პამიდრის რომ წყვიტავდით და აი სპეციფიური სუნი რო აქვს თვითონ აი ეგეთი სუნი მაგის შემდეგ აი აღარსად ანუ არ შემხოდრია ეგეთი პამიდორი პირველ წლებთან განსხვავებით ეხლა როგორც ვარ წელობაში არის ძალიან შეცვლილი იმიტომ რომ მეგობრები მყავს დავდივარ სკოლაში უფრო და უფრო დავახლოვდით წლების მერე ბავშვები. ჩვენი ოჯახი სწავლობს სტუდენტებს ყველას. არ გვინდა Ganejereje kuko navyaye ku munsi mukuru w'impunzi. Nta muryango dufise ntaki umuryango wacu ni hase. Imibi katurya tugasangira n'inkoko n'imbata n'ihene. ወንድም አለም የሲኒ ማስቀመጫ የለም እዚህ ጨምረላ J'ai commencé le travail là, j'ai oublié tout ce que j'ai vu à RCA. J'ai tout oublié ça. Je suis très fière, je suis très contente.
Prevention means eliminating the causes that force them to flee in the first place. Why don't you look at the root causes and the prevention and try to address that, the flows will go down more quickly than trying to build obstacles to people that, frankly, many of whom are in danger of their lives.
Would you like to ask a few questions, or should we just let on the spot?
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম ওরা কোথায় এখন বাইজিদ হ্যালো
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks,
Now we have built a bridge there, supported by TICA, Turkish International Cooperation Agency. Now the works are ongoing to link the bridge for a motorized access.
I'm ready.
Bye,
Have a wonderful day, sir.
This is where we were seeing the majority of the entries coming in, where the smugglers were directing them to come in through. Right in between this orange cinder block building and this white wall, this other cinder block wall. You got anybody else down there?
Nah, but we can hit it.
If you come in somewhere where it's not designated as a port of entry, you come in illegally, I have no discretion but to detain you, take you to the station, process you, what have you. This is something new that we had never seen before. The Mexican government have the National Guard actually out here on foot patrol, visible, I guess in an attempt to deter people from actually crossing in here in this sector.
No, vale, solo estamos yendo en un... Estamos esperando el número. Que primero te dan el número, ahí tú vas a tener que esperar que llegue el número que está en el papelito. Y si llegan 3 meses y el número no ha llegado, todavía va a quedar aquí. Mi número es 3360. Chuletas tomatadas, salsa para arroz.
We have this, also the meeting with the casting director. You know, I have a meeting with the casting director. I'm still waiting for him to reply.
Can't control everything.
Yeah.
We do what we can.
Yeah, at least we can.
You will be great at audition.
In 2011, when the uprising reached out to Syria, the regime asked me to support the military approach on TV, which I refused to do. And some of those who refused ended up in detention centers. And I was scared to death.
Wide range of yourself.
Yeah.
Choice. American want confidence. You can play all range of roles, right? Really, like try to go and because honestly, think about your.
We'll see.
1, 2, 3. Oh, look at you.
Roles are limited. This is a challenge for us. Just so you know, nobody can be so safe here. Just so you know, I'm not the crazy guy driving around overnight.
I'm good. Thank you so much for taking the call and for dedicating the time and effort.
I'm so honored. I can't believe I'm originally from Morocco, so I have watched some of Jay's series. So I told all my family. Oh my God.
Another 70 million people have been forced from their homes because of persecution, rights abuses, conflict, and violence.
The current number of displaced people worldwide roughly equals the population of France. Most people who are forced to leave their homes hope to come back, even those who have spent much of their lives in a refugee camp.
Spain is rather sensitive to the high number of refugees.
The world's displaced population, which includes refugees, asylum seekers, and internally displaced people, has doubled in 20 years. Around half of the refugee population were children. So music is a very important part of the hours we are here, okay? The Refugee Day, it's important because it's a worldwide problem. Countries that don't go through those problems think that it's not their problem, but it actually is, because it's everyone's problem. Every night is almost the same if we don't have any events. okay? So we go to the area of responsibility. We try to cover it back and forth. We stop the boat sometimes a little bit, keep communications with the TVV.
It's now 6 in the morning. It was a quiet night. No boat passed to here. Everything is great.
وكان بجي زيادة كهربائتنا يعني كهرباء كان بيتشيكن وافجي كيما
استيما جابي مدير متهجر هات نكشف كري امنا فشن بيخي بيكون يجمر لك ناس وين اختياري تدنا انا فشن شلتي حتى خلاص بين ابناء لهم سرمدي سرماتي قلعانتي قشاتي جمرت هناك تشتكي جمر هناك
ومدرسة قالك إنا باشا جبولهم تخوازن هي بتشكا ديجي ما بحل من درسوا بتشكي صعب أم تخوازن بتشكي سهل ببن
Todo el mundo que viene se extraña a Venezuela, pero en este momento no me gustaría como volver a Venezuela. No me gustaría, la verdad la extraño y todo, pero extraño lo que era Venezuela, más no lo que es ahora.
Porque me siento ahogado. Generalmente voy allí a reunirme, ¿no?, con venezolanos. Hay mucha gente necesitada, sobre todo la gente que está recién llegada y que no habla el idioma. Una de las cosas que me encanta de este país es lo verde, la naturaleza.
Türkiye yani dünyada başka bir memleket yok bence. Öyle benim fikir. ايه تمام ماشي. كيف الوضع؟ شو بدنا نعمل اكل اليوم؟ صوت امور بس. السلام عليكم. كيفك يا اسطى؟ كيفك؟ When? Binlerce var iş adam, binlerce. Çok güzel şeyler. Fırın imalat var, yemek olarak tezgahlar var, makineler yapıyoruz. Mermer, afyun çok şeyler. Yani Suriyeli burada çok başarılı bence.
Хотелось просто пересидеть бомбежкой в другом месте, не там, где стреляют, взрывают и так далее. И у жены немного нервная система подрасшаталась, но у детей тоже. Поэтому, чтобы все это залечить, все это восстановить, поэтому решили поехать.
নিয়োজিত আছেন বা নিবেদিত থাকবেন তাদের প্রতি অনুরোধ থাকবেন এবং আজকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। ধন্যবাদ।
So, who is this?
My father, and this is my small brother. This two. We just see everywhere. I don't know. This is my friend, and the train cut his legs. You can see here there.
When you start the journey, you don't know what is the ending, what is waiting for you on the other side. I just wanted a place that is warm and I have food, and that's it. I don't want any more, nothing much.
الف مثل چی؟ سه نوع الف داریم. یکی شكرا حياتي. ميرسي كتير.
Are we ready?
Camera rolling.
Camera.
You ready?
When you're ready.
Okay. Camera rolling. Take 13 and action. Go.
I wanted two things when I was young. I wanted to do something useful. I did not know what useful meant, but I realized that there was out there a world that was much more turbulent, and I wanted to do something useful for people that were affected by that turbulence. And second, I wanted to travel. I wanted to see other places.
Are you afraid that the problem has gotten to the point where it's too large to fix, really?
I refuse to entertain this narrative. And I think this is the danger. We are in a world in which we have a lot of unscrupulous politicians that are telling us exactly that it is impossible to stop this crisis of forced displacement. And you know what their solutions are? Push back, shut down, have restrictive legislation, build walls. That is a narrative that I don't accept.
But more than 70 million people are displaced now around the world, and these numbers are rising. So whose failure is this?
Most of the people that we're talking about, these 70 million, are fleeing from war, violence, crisis. And the international community seems to have lost its ability to address and resolve these wars and this crisis. Even on the most clear, straightforward humanitarian situations, like in Yemen, like in Syria, even more so a few years ago, and in other places, that unity that needs to be established by the various actors in the international community, by the various states to solve problems is lost. The Security Council is always divided. And the Security Council is the supreme institution for peace and security in the world. So if that doesn't happen, this figure, which is now almost 71 million, unfortunately, next year will be higher again.
خايمة تشتاو كنم خايم أول تشتاو ميشا خايم سيزام ندارم كسادا كنم خدتنم طالباندن تانين دو اشتك یک خودم هستم شد شما نرفتین ما پیش کلان ترکیه درخواست ندادین ما هم تو خانواده ما در بدر است همنا را کمک کنین بیاریم قبول میکنین نمیکنین گفته شما نرفتین ما پیششان باید کمک بخواین شما باید با ما کمک کنه ما یا قبول کنه دوشت کم است خودم هستم در بدر آواره دیگه کس نباشه در اینجا
شو بامسه اصل security çatak bulması gerek. 名字伊犁下题，他们把伊犁的航班号做了名字，然后下题。这些呢就是我的书，这边是维吾尔语的书，我一般。需要了解我们维吾尔人的文化什么的时候，就是看这边的书架了。
dadka Yamaniyiinta markay yimaadaan
dejin kadib shahaada la siiyaa shahaadada marka la siiyo bishii lacag $100 ayaa loo balaabaa oo joogta isagaasi 2015 kuwii loo balaabay weli way qaataan waxaa intaa u dheer markuu bil joogo qofka waxaa la siiyaa $1,000 oo ah inuu small business yar sameeyo maalgelin yar ku balaabo hadday 5 qof yihiin oo macrifo yihiin way iskaalmaysadaan makhaayado badan bay magaalada ka furteen dukaamay furteen taksiyo badan bay leeyihiin yamaniyiinta Puntland Soomaaliya waa magaaladoodii labaad aad bay uga shaqeystaan waana ku faraxsanahay inay ka shaqeystaan waana iman doonaan waana joogaan
والله لحد الآن عوضعنا يعني صارنا 7 سنين ما في مستقبل عوضعنا يعني لسانا 7 سنين نفس الوضع يعني صارنا من 7 سنين لهلا أنا لجأت من 7 سنين ولسه يعني عوضعي يعني حالة المادية على وضع حال شغل قليل مدارس مو كتير
Well, this is great. It's wonderful to have you on the Voice of America. Is this your first time here in Washington? Welcome to Border Crossings. We have a very special program for you today. Originally from DRC, but you are now living in Plano here with several different canceled flights. We'd like to welcome to our studios and to Washington, D.C., an artist who gained acclaim by appearing on a very popular TV show in the United States called American Idol. The one and only Ron Bultonguez. It's nice to have you in our studios, Ron.
When I came to the States, first off, I was just like silent mode because I'd never seen so many white folks before. You know?
And you didn't speak the language.
I didn't speak the language. There was so much to soak up. What this has all taught me, the good and bad, is just how to love. This whole process has taught me how to learn to love people.
When you love someone, when you love someone.
And maybe they're coming from center. They'll have home in center because they're coming and stopping people here, and they take our money and mobile, everything.
And do they have some weapons?
Yes, knife. In this place, a lot of Alibaba's things. Just walking, I will show you his place because it's very dangerous. Why they police this?
Hi, how
Good
are
luck.
you?
Do you still think you will be catched?
I don't think, but I think they will catch us near of center. Here maybe until 1-2 kilometers more, no problem. And we will, if we and you be coming into the near of center, they will catch me.
Thank you very much. Good luck with your trip.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Speaker, okay, thank you.
To Europe.
Oh, where to Europe?
France, Germany, Spain, Austria.
Good for you.
And Italy, yeah.
Can I get this order, please? Oh, it's done? It's...
Yeah, I don't know.
I got food for 8 months till we found job. And now that we found jobs, I am working, my wife has a decent job. I am volunteering with the same organization to pack food for those people who can't afford it. And it feels very well, and it keeps me connected to all the refugees and those who are in need.
Nem csak a vándorlókról van szó. Itt valójában mindannyiunkról van szó, és az emberségünkről.
Zsamu és ifjú felesége Bizant Nigerből. 2018.
ምክንያቱ ዝመፅእ ከም ስደተኛ መጠጥ ዝመፅእ ኦፖርቹኒቲስ እንተጠቂምካሉ ብዙሕ ረብሓ እዩ ዘለዎ ክብል እየ ዝደሊ ካብዚ ካብቶም ማዓስከር ኮይንካ ኣነ ስደተኛ እንደ ኣይ ካንት ዱ በቃ ዝኾነ ነገርስ ክሰርሕ ኣይክእልኒ ትብል እንተጠቂምካ እስ በቃ ዲፊካልቲ ዋላ እውን ኣብ ሂወትካ እውን ከቢድ እዩ ስለዚ ንሕና ከም ኤርትራውያን ወይ ከዓ ከም ረፊጅ በቃ ረፊጅ ኮይና ኢና ክንሰርሕ ኣይንኽእል ኢና ክንመሃር ኣይንኽእል ኢና ዝበለ ተሓሳስባ ካብ ርእስና ክነውፃ ክንክእል ኣለና በቃ ዊ ካን ዱ ኤቭሪቲንግ በቃ ዝከልክለና ነገርስ የለን
My name is. Oh, English. My name is.
Está buena.
Gracias.
Y ahorita no voy a hacer nada.
¿Te gustaría ser periodista o ser fotógrafa o algo?
Fotógrafa. Ay, eso sí me gustó, ¿eh? Ah, pues, voy a comprar.
shaqadii haddeeraan imaaday waana mashquul zaa'id ah marka insha allahu tacaala shaqaalihiina waxay aadeen dabaaldeggii 20 Juun 2019.
So as much as I have the talent and I might have the materials, market initiative.
ولكن لما جينا على الأردن هنا وصارت صار الحرب والدمار بسوريا، صار عندنا قضية بهمنا نوصل رسالة للعالم ورسالة حب وسلام، إنه عدم القتل وعدم وقف سيل الدماء بكل بلد فيها حرب. خيمة بنقص على قد اللوحة تمام، وأغلب الخشب
Hopefully one day we can have solutions for all these refugees. And for the Syrian refugees, really I hope that the solution will be safe, dignified, voluntary return to their homes in their country, which is what most of them want eventually to do when it is safe to do so.
Stiamo lavorando giorno e notte con i nostri tecnici per portare uno shock fiscale, taglio delle tasse, taglio della burocrazia. Opere pubbliche e taglio delle tasse, altre ricette non ce ne sono.
As I am from Sudan, I have been witness a lot.
Times when we start with our colleagues, I think he's speaking French good, he's from Eritrea.
There was unfair fights.
Il n'y avait pas une bagarre commun.
Allah dore sirsagoru operation dore balago jiddu gile Allah farwale fana varai indi
We are in a bit of a rush because a little one here, we couldn't find him. I think he was just having fun with his friends, and we're trying to catch right now the 6 o'clock bus.
Hola, acaba de llegar la luz y bueno, vamos a iniciar con nuestro show, gracias a Dios. Pero también no es solo por dinero, sino por pasión, porque te gusta, ¿entiendes?
It's just beginning again at the international dateline and around the world at the dawn of a new day. Started early and isn't over yet. Jay Abdo has a job and had to flee, leaving everything behind. You'll put down strangers. Kill them, cut their throats, possess their houses. Whither would you go?
Allá no tengo quien me ayude, no tengo, mi mamá falleció, el papá de la niña nos abandonó, pues allá no está nada bien, allá trabaja uno, porque trataron de secuestrarme a la niña y pues no quiero que me la quiten, es única que tengo.
I see very brave people. I see people who are showing us an example of how you should live. That if you know that there's something you can do to protect your family better, that you will do it.
Significa algo muy especial. Mi hija es único motivo para seguir viviendo y pues no quiero que le pase nada malo.
I still remember leaving the border to the Congo River. It was just a day that not only, as I got older, I realized that it actually kind of traumatized me. It was like the best and most traumatizing day of my life at the same time. Because had that day not happened and things not worked out, there's no telling, how life could have rolled out for me.
Entonces ese es mi propósito, digo, si ya Dios me tiene hasta acá, pues cumplir mis sueños y ayudar a salir adelante con mi familia.
They understand what you have to do to sacrifice everything for your family, or to come ahead to this country and try to be able to put some money together and send it back to the people who remain.
It's difficult always to be uprooted. And you go to a different country, it doesn't matter if it's heaven or not, but it's not your country.
No, I don't want to go through again this refugee life.
Lo que quiero es tratar de proteger a mi hija y pues yo pienso que acá vamos a estar mejor.
That's right. Yes.
We got it.
Star-spangled
If you will please raise your right hands.
But I love my country. It's Iraq, and I love my country. Second country is America.
So help me God. Congratulations, you're now a U.S. citizen.
I know it's not easy to leave my family. It's not. It's a big change. It's new people, new country. It's new life, new food, big change. But I'm happy for my kids to give them a good future.
Whoa, 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 well, I was never taught how to love someone like you, and I have always fought to be loved until I met you. I'm just learning to love through the good and the bad, learning to love through the right and the wrong, learning to love you, it drives me insane, but I wouldn't want it any other way. Never taught how to love someone like you, and I have always fought to be loved until I met you. I'm just learning to love through the good and the bad, learning to love through the right and the wrong, 'cause learning to love you, it drives me insane. find a way to fill up these hearts. And I know things will change. Not how much I love you, how I have felt from the start. I'm just learning to love through the good and the bad. Learning to love through the right and the wrong. Just learning to love you, it drives me insane. But I wouldn't want it any other way.
Rondo Tonguez.